Legendary souls, hope you're having a beautiful day today. Check this out. It's a beautiful place. I love it. I'm a big fan. I'm very grateful to be here as usual. But yeah, I hope everyone is well. Love you all. I just want to share a message today about purification. It's a big year of purification. No matter what you're going through, it's just purifying yourself. The energy that's coming in right now, it's a very pure energy, and it's taking no nonsense from people. So there's obviously been programming that's been thrown everyone's way, and everyone's just rewiring their programming to be in more alignment with themselves, more balanced. So the more that you purify, and that's basically just learning the lessons. When something comes in your space that's it feels a bit off or whatever, it's about learning the lesson, conquering it. Sometimes instead of saying yes, say no. Instead of saying no, say yes. It's all about balance. It's a moment of balance, purification and balance. Yeah, so I'm sharing this a fair bit. It's just one of those things to bring in a bit more balance. Just be aware of when you say yes and when you say no. And that's the thing, is sometimes these old habits, these old loop patterns have been formed, and it's okay. There's nothing wrong with anything, by the way, just letting you know. It's all good. And that's the feeling to this is that if you said yes for a lot of these things and something keeps happening, like I think the age-old thing was when I was growing up. It's just a random example, was that some of the girls that that were around me in high school or whatever, they're just like, I just keep finding the same guys. They just they're not learning the lessons. So it's a good idea for them to do is to stop that loop pattern, purify the connection. Bang, boom, boom. So I feel like that's what it's all about with stopping the loop, saying no more, saying yes more, depending on what the individual, everyone's different, what the individual feels. Everyone's different. Everyone. So if someone's telling you what to do, you have the right to give them the finger. It's up to you. It's your life. Whatever you feel, the more you purify yourself, the more that you live in your truth, the more that someone can tell you something, you're like, listen, that's probably a you thing, leave that with you, because this is what I'm going to do. So just want to put that out there as well. Empower yourself, trust yourself. Yeah, and what I mean by purifying connection as well, it's like, for example, Instagram. I took a week off Instagram because I felt it was time, and I've purified the connection. I've gone back on. I've had a different intention to going back on, to not thrash it, not go on there. And I feel like I've done a few purifications of Instagram. Like, I barely scroll anymore. I look at the top post, I post, and I get off. That's my intention, and I reply to messages. And I feel like that's the thing, is that about purifying it even more. To going to a point where that's where I'm going now. Whereas I'm going on there with the intention to strictly post and then get off. And then that's it. And I'll check messages now whenever I'm meant to do it. But it's just about going through a purification process. And when we stop something that's kind of habitually happening, something that's constantly, when something that's constantly, you're doing something constantly, stopping it, cutting it off, and then purifying the connection to it, if this makes sense. So this is the thing, is you can feel into something that could be an addiction. Like for me personally, like chocolate was an addiction for me in the past. And I cut it off for 2 years. And now I have to eat vegan, I have to eat dairy free. So I can have dairy free chocolate. And I'm not addicted again, but I enjoy it now. I indulge, I reward myself, whereas back in the day, I was addicted hard. I needed a purification moment. So that's the thing, is it's about learning the lessons, and that's the thing is with myself. I'm very conscious of if I'm overdoing it now, because I've been down that road, and that road didn't serve me. So I'm going to be very, I'm going to be kind to myself, but I'm not going to not allow myself to have something that's such a gift in this experience. That's the thing. That's just my opinion. You can do what you want. That's it. Like, everyone can do what they want at the end of the day. But yeah, and that's the thing, is it's like even purifying everything, purifying what you eat, purifying addictions, purifying bad habits, purifying what you watch on TV. If you're watching TV, like, that's a big one. That is a big one. Purifying what you watch on TV. Wow, great idea. A great idea. Purify that connection. Go away from it. Give it a week off. Give it a miss for a week, and then see what happens. You probably won't even want to watch it. The only TV that I watch is sport. That's it. That's literally, and I'll go on YouTube, watch a few videos here and there if I feel it, you know. But hey, look, that's me obviously. No judgment, no comparison, but it's just it's a bit of awareness where I purified my connection to TV years ago, like a long time ago, and I never went back. I gave it a break. I was like, you know what, we'll see what happens. And what's come back was I purified soccer and all my sport as well. And what's come back is sport and funny movies, comedies. These are the two things that have come back. You know, have a bit of a laugh, enjoy a bit. I still love the game. It's a beautiful game. I don't see the drama in the game. I see the beauty in the game. That's how I perceive my my sport. So turn the commentators off sometimes, because those guys are, you know, they're on a different wavelength to me. But yeah, and I want to leave. I'm going to share this a bit more as well. So think about this. Imagine a world where the news was broadcasting a beautiful experience. Basically, the first 10 minutes were breathing and meditation. Maybe 5 minutes for a new breathing technique that they've learned, so that someone can share, and a bit of 5 minutes of meditation. This is on the TV that everyone's watching. Imagine that. So 10 minutes already. It's 10 minutes that the global consciousness will be watching at the same time, or, you know, wherever the time zones are. You could probably globalize it easily. You know, everyone's watching at the same time. It'd shift the world, let's be honest. And that's the thing. So 10 minutes, the whole world is watching just, you know, something, learning a breathing technique to assist them to be calm in every now and moment. Like the alternate nostril breath technique, which I've shared with you guys a couple of times. It's just, I'll go through it right now. So it's just block your, this is my left nostril. Breathe in my right nostril, hold it, breathe out this one. Breathe out the alternate nostril, breathe in that same alternate nostril now. Simple technique. You do that for a minute, see how you feel. See how you feel. Oh, you got the zinc going today still. Sun, I'm not giving myself a break. See, I've got to purify my connection with the sun. I've probably got to give myself a couple of days off to let this bad boy heal properly. So, hey, I do my best, but hey, it is what it is. I love that thing in the sky. I love it. Our friend in the sky. Yeah, so 10 minutes of meditation and breathing. Imagine that. And then 10 minutes after that is like, I don't know, some sort of, you know, just really positive message, something like that. Imagine that, 10 minutes of positive message. And then the last 10 minutes, you can do anything. You can bring in yoga. You can bring in just how good this experience is. You know, just really a different perspective from all the fucking drama that they push on the news. I very rarely swear on here, but you got to do it sometimes. You know, a bit of fire is good. The drama that they push out, that perceived narrative, just don't get sucked into it. Just a good idea that I would suggest is don't get sucked into bullshit narratives. It could be your family's regurgitating that same energy, yeah? Be aware, stay in your energy, please. Please, do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. Yeah, so, anyway, a bit more about that news thing in the future, you know? Alternate news, stay tuned. But yeah, I love you all. Purifying connections, good idea. Big thumbs from Joffy Boy. Love you all. Please share this message if you feel it resonates with someone that you know. And have a beautiful day. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the sun. The sun is there for us. The sun is shifting consciousness right now. Believe it or not, you believe what you want. It's, yeah, a suggestion. It's a real one. The sun is on all of our sides. It always has been. It always will be. If you're ever in a moment where you feel a bit uneasy or whatever, you get yourself 10 minutes of sun, uninterrupted, or 10 to an hour of sun. 10 minutes to an hour of sun. You know, see what happens. See what happens. Feel the shift. Feel the love. It's a gift in the sky. It's a gift. Anyway, I love you all. With an open mind and an open heart, anything is possible. Peace and love, guys.